Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Michael Coates.
Okay, so we have several watches and warnings to talk about. First of all, this big purple pinkish area on the map. I know it's a strange color, but that is a thunderstorm watch. Conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms to develop. We've already seen some severe storms today, and we have a couple of warnings to talk about. First, a flash flood warning, which will probably expire after 7 o'clock for Butte County. There were some very slow-moving storms coming off the mountains there, but the biggest area of concern right now are two severe thunderstorm warnings for the lower Snake River Plain and also around Pocatello and getting into the Portneuf River Valley. This is from South Bannock County all the way here. You can see the warning box. This is going to go till 6:15. It may be extended or it may expire here. It looks like they're going to let this one expire. But there's another warning out in the desert with storms coming towards central Bingham County right now with quite a bit of lightning. And these storms right now are getting right over Pocatello, the foothills, and heading over the East Bench. So as I take you a little bit closer on First Alert Viper radar, we're getting the thunderstorms passing through right now. And it looks like we'll allow that thunderstorm to expire at 6:15. I just got that word in there. Thank you, Steve. We're getting there some thunderstorms right over Pocatello, but again, this is a pretty severe storm that's been getting right over town. Let me take you a little closer in on live sweeping Viper radar. Biggest area that I'm worried about is the Charlotte Burn area. Even though the fire happened a couple of years ago, the potential is still there for flash flooding and mudslides. So when we get a storm right over South Pocatello around Indian Hills, this is where I get concerned. So this storm is right now right over the south end of Pocatello of the Portneuf Gap. We're going to watch this very carefully. Thankfully, no flash flooding reported yet or any reports of mud. Blackfoot, prepare for a thunderstorm. You got a pretty decent storm on the west side of your town. It's leaving Moreland. It's right over Riverside. It's coming right into your town right now. It's on the north side of Fort Hall there on the north side of the res, and it's pushing towards Pocatello. It's pushing out of Bannock County into Bingham County right now. Let's go to Rexburg, Thornton area. Had reports of hail in the Lorenzo area from this cell here. There's Rexburg. This storm is stretching all the way into the Ryrie area. High C Springs, watch out. There's some lightning in the area, and that's going to be into Soda Springs. Montpelier, you had a warning at around 5 o'clock. That warning was expired at 5:30. Well, they had a warning at 5:30, I should say, but they're going to get another storm overhead. It doesn't look to be as severe as the last one, but we have some decent storms right now just outside of Georgetown, getting into Montpelier and around Bear Lake. If you're on Bear Lake or if you know somebody on Bear Lake, they need to get off the lake now. So a very active day in the weather department. Bridge of high pressure still in command here. We're going to bring in the thunderstorm threat once again here for tomorrow. Looking at lows tonight, fairly mild. We're going to be back into the 50s. It's not going to be frigid, but it will be breezy and a bit cool. 54 for Driggs, 52 in Jackson, 56 in Idaho Falls, with mid-60s in Pocatello, 61 in American Falls, 61 in Burley, upper 50s at the site, and the lower 50s in Montpelier, around Bear Lake, 50 in Afton. Temperatures tomorrow won't be as warm. I mean, today we are hitting those mid-90s outside. We're going to be on the backside of this cooler air that's pushing through. There's a weak little cold front with us here that's triggering a lot of these thunder showers. We're only going to be into the upper 80s, lower 90s instead of a 95 and 96 today. We're going to be at 88 tomorrow in Idaho Falls, 82 for Driggs, 86 in DuBois, 83 in St. Anthony with 87 in Salmon. The 8-day forecast as we push forward into time here, you're going to be into the upper to mid 80s for the rest of the week. We're going to be somewhat normal finally. This is the normal range of temperatures for July. Thunderstorms tomorrow. I'm going to go with a 20% chance of thunderstorms for tomorrow, and then again on Thursday. The weekend is still looking promising here for some drier air. We're going to be holding on to that forecast. We'll see if it holds true here for the next couple of days, but it looks like we'll dry out just in time for the weekend with highs into the mid-80s. Rexburg temps here into the mid to lower 80s, 84 for the next couple of days with some thunderstorms once again here for tomorrow, 84 for Wednesday, 85 on Thursday. Blackfoot, Pocatello area, we're hitting upper 80s, lower 90s. It's going to be a bit breezy. The thunderstorm threat will be very low for Pocatello tomorrow, so I didn't put the thundercloud on for Pocatello tomorrow. We'll see passing clouds for Wednesday and Thursday. Into Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're back into the upper 80s to lower 90s there for Friday, but we will start to see the heat there come back down to normal levels for Saturday and Sunday. Blackfoot 88 for Tuesday, 86 on Wednesday. Blackfoot's on the edge there, so I'm going to put the thunderstorm risk in for Blackfoot there. Thunderstorms in for tomorrow. It's going to be breezy with highs around 90 by Thursday. Jackson, you're going to be looking at thunderstorms. This also goes to the national parks. We're looking at a fairly decent thunderstorm threat to get us through the rest of the week with highs around 80 and a stronger threat around Island Park, West Yellowstone, and Grand Teton National Park. So bear that in mind if you're going to the high country for the next few days. We'll have a quick break, and if there's any more break